Hey, how y'all doing? Back again, another episode of the It Factor. As always, I'm your host, Jeremy Robinson, and today we have someone special. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
How y'all doing? My name is McClendon Curtis. Went to the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, and now I play for the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yes, indeed. So, with that, how are you doing mentally, physically, emotionally?
You want me to start where I first got out here, or right now?
Either way, either way.
Hey, so when I first got out here, I was struggling because I've been in, chat my whole life pretty much,
Mhm.
and it was just kind of hard of adjustment, being on your own, not having any family to turn to physically. You can call everybody, but it ain't the same when you got somebody there. You be like, let me talk to you, let me talk to you. But man, I struggled at first, just on the mental end. I didn't really show it when I was, practicing. Maybe a little bit, but after a while, I got kind of comfortable.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I see you doing good now. You got a girl out there. You doing good. You made the team, so you lit good, and that's real good. A lot of stress.
Yeah, bless. It's a stressful little, few months. Being able to be employed and still be out here is the great thing, and not being able to, not being able, or I say being moved somewhere else.
Yes, indeed, indeed. So, what went into you committing to the University of Chattanooga and going there?
Pretty much for me, I have a little sister named Thea. We share like the same birthday and stuff. So I'm 6 years older, and at the time she was so little
Mhm.
that I wanted to be around family, but two, it was just easy for everyone to be there. And out of all the schools I pretty much got recruited by, Chattanooga had seemed to have the like best route for me to start playing. That's all I really cared about. I didn't know the NFL was gonna happen. I'm just trying to play college ball, taking one step at a time.
Yeah, you sound like Malcolm, man. That's literally how we were in high school playing football together. I remember we had a conversation. Malcolm was like, "Bro, I'm going there because I'm gonna play." I'm like, "Lit." I understand that definitely,
Got
definitely. So, with that, how was your experience? Like being an athlete, but also being a student athlete.
It was a great experience. I say it was. I did it differently. Everyone goes to school, whatever, blah blah. But I wanted to make relationships and connections. I got close to everyone in the academic department. So like, I was in high school. I was not the best person in the classroom.
Uh-huh.
But when I got to college, it kind of really changed. I start doing really well, 4.0s, all that stuff. And I wanted to, I literally lived in the academic area. Like the ladies, to this day, we all have a relationship. I can call them, whatever. I'll just sit in their office. So that was, my first step. My dad was like, hey, don't procrastinate, get your stuff done. That's what I did.
Mhm.
Then, as far as that, it started getting me into other doors. It's like meeting people over the department heads, meeting the chancellor, meeting, you see the AD every day, but the AD, my name got to AD. So I'm starting to, be the face of certain events or speaking on the behalf of the university, just stuff like that. And I wanted to build connections. And then I end up meeting, boosters or donors for the university, and just being who I am, my personality, it allowed me to open up a lot of doors. So I know if football doesn't last, football ain't gonna last forever. But I know I can have a job in some sort, or they know someone that will love to hire me.
Yes, indeed. That definitely it's all about networking. I feel like all people, that's even how I found out about you, definitely was like, hey, wait a minute, that's a good dude. Okay, he play football, but I kind of look beyond that. It's like, yeah, I love football, but just seeing that, you said you stepped outside your comfort zone and said, I'm a better student. I'm actually good at school. Like, I feel like college, you did it did the same for me. I really thought that I was the worst. I got to
And
college, I don't know what changed. I'm like, oh, I can do
I said, it was gonna be hard. The only hard thing I had was statistics. That
this.
was the hardest
That's
thing.
that's hard. That's hard. I can attest to that. But with that, I say, so what is your it factor then? Why you do what you do?
Pretty much I do what I do is obviously, for your family to
Mhm.
make sure like everyone is straight. And obviously I ain't got that. I'm trying to make sure I'm straight right now. But
Yes.
uh besides that, man, I just, the impact that you can have just by like keep going because everything for me hasn't been easy.
Mhm.
And I could have given up and been like, all right, bro, I'm gonna work a 9 to 5, call it a day, make
Right.
my look like it ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. it just comes with more stability than the NFL.
Indeed, indeed.
So that's my A factor, bro. Just like being able to keep going, but also do it for other people. Like I want to motivate everyone else around me, lift them up, and just keep pushing because the odds, I haven't had stuff handed to me. You kind of get frustrated, but you like, it makes you makes you realize, all right, you really work for this, but two, you gotta realize that God, God wants you to know that it was Him that did it and not you. So that's just one thing I've like learned. Literally, I've literally learned that.
That's great. He guiding your steps actually, because this next thing that I asked, and when I was writing it, I take my time. I'm like, wait a minute, I gotta ask it this way. For you to get the phone call like you did, and like find out that you was a Raider, like what went through your head? Because you started off football as a child. Let's take it back a little bit. You like, okay, cool. Then you go to high school, you play very well, you know,
Yeah.
if and then you go to college, you play well. You're like, okay, cool. Before a NFL team and the Raiders, win, baby, win. It's just like, hey, come on, hey, how you doing? Look, I need you to pull up. How did that feel?
Man, it was amazing. Shoot, for me not being I wasn't drafted. I wasn't a draft pick. So they
Mhm.
have this whole little process called undrafted free agency where the money it goes like this and that whole time process.
Mhm.
So first team that called me was like fifth round of draft. It was Dallas. So I'm like, okay, I might be getting picked by Dallas. They were like, no, we're gonna see. We'll give you 5K sign-up bonus, 20K guaranteed. And I was like, no. Kansas City called 20K signing bonus 100 guaranteed. No. Then Vegas called 25 signing bonus and 185 guaranteed. And I connected. Besides, like obviously, yeah, the money was way better, but obviously I connected with like one of the O-line coaches. Like we do Zoom calls over the combine process.
Mhm.
And he was just a phenomenal guy. I was like, I definitely feel like I can learn from him. And it just all worked out, and it was amazing. I ain't never been out west. I've been out, it's crazy. I came out west for my visit to Arizona for the Cardinals. But besides that, I've never been out west.
You got look now you live out
I know I like it, man. The food is, that it ain't. I don't have too much soul food, so I got to do it myself. But the
there.
food is fire.
Yeah, look, we from the South. I give it to us. I'm from Georgia, so I already know how it is. So it's a big difference. But I love Vegas. I definitely got to make it out there. I was telling my wife because this is how we even get this shirt. I was literally out there and toured the stadium. And I was like,
Mhm.
so just seeing to be able to even interview someone like yourself that now that you play for the Raiders, that gave me a reason. Like, I need to go to a game. I need to make this happen. Definitely. So would I say this too? Like, I see you giving back. I see you doing a great thing with your camp. I definitely love to be involved with the next one next year. Like,
Okay.
what made
Look,
you do that, and like, why is that important to give back?
for me, how I grew up and everything, dude, I can't say why not give back. So many people poured into me to get me where I am and help me where how I got here today. So, why not, pass the lend a hand. One of the things you do is was always taught to me when you get up, when you make it, or you're doing really well, whatever you define your way of success, you always go back and pull someone else up because what is it? Your success is not just for you. Your
Definitely.
success is for other people as well. Like me thinking, oh, I'm in the NFL, that's for me. If I had that attitude, I would not, God wouldn't bless me.
Mhm.
And, after a while, whenever, the time comes, I'm blessed. But whatever time comes when I even take another step in my career, um, you got to turn around and give a hand to those that are, younger or same age, like just giving motivation or, being there, helping them find ways to fund college, whatever it may be. Like there's so many opportunities or ways to like give back. So that's the biggest thing. Your stuff is always meant to help someone else. It's never for your own, glory.
Definitely. And I feel like there's a lot of gratitude in it. I've been seeing that a lot, approaching, I'm 28 now, and all the good things I've seen that happen, even the bad things. But like, just able to people that I've been able to help from podcasting, it's been so crazy that like the phone calls you get, y'all at first you think like, oh dang, you interviewed this person, or you did that. I like, yeah, that's cool. But like when someone's telling me like, wow, you was able to do that, can I do it? Yeah. Hey, let's see, let's sit down, let's figure this out. How we can do it because I feel like I even wrote a book, The Art of Networking, about it because I was interviewing certain people, and after like 5 people ask you, "Hey man, how you did it?" You like, let me write something about this. Let me let some people know so I can give pass that knowledge down, but also tell people like you can do it.
Yeah,
And
most
I'm not
definitely.
the only person, like you said, my success wouldn't be anything if I'm not helping anybody else out.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It would be, not worthless.
Yeah.
It's just like you got to put people on, and
Mhm.
you give them the the playbook, but they really can't do nothing if they don't do nothing to listen. It's on them.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So before we do close, I got a couple more questions. One of my biggest questions, though, is once you hang your cleats up, it's all said and done. What would you like to be remembered for in the football world and even outside of that?
Hopefully in the football world, obviously you want to be like one of the top players at your position.
Mhm.
And I definitely got a long way to go, boy. Long way to go. But that's one of the things, but also just like what I did off the field as well. We always talk about, yes, you want to be remembered on the field, you do, but the things you do off the field are even greater because you can change a community, um, bring so many people together. That's my biggest thing. I love bringing people together. I don't, I'm not a drama guy.
Mhm.
Don't do drama. I just, want to have a good time, have fun, see people smile, kids, whatever it may be, adults. I want those people, as you say, oh, we all can't be together. I want them together.
Yes, indeed. I like that. I like that. And I
So that's
also say, do you have any offensive linemen? With me being a lineman myself, would
mhm.
you have any that you followed or anything that you follow now that you like, that's my guy? I like to watch him.
Shoot, it was funny the guys I would watch in college because last year I played left tackle for the first time, so
Uh,
I watched Trent Williams.
yes, indeed.
Um, because I'm never took a set. I got to work with Joe Thomas over the summer,
Mhm.
not the summer before my senior year. I got to work with him and a few other NFL guys,
Mhm.
and then Colton Miller. But the funny thing is, now that I play with Colton Miller, he is like he teaches me a lot because I'm as an offensive line you have versatility. So he's teaching me a lot how he sets. I just watch all them guys, and the guys in that room that I'm with now
Mhm.
are like phenomenal. Like just like on the field, but also as people, they really look out for me, and it's just I couldn't have asked for a better opportunity. A better opportunity to be around a group of guys that have the amount of success that they do, and also how they carry themselves.
That means a lot for them to pull you to the side and help you, and they like that's definitely good to hear. I like asking that question because I'm like, I know we all grow up like, hey, that's Trent, that's lit. Like, I love how you doing, but even being able to work with some of the great linemen that you with, and even great players that you with, I'm glad they taking you in. It's good. That's good to hear. That's
Bro,
in any profession. That's in any
I,
profession.
I was watching. We practiced against the 49ers
Mhm.
in this training camp, and I was sitting there watching like Trent Williams take sets. I was like, man, I used to watch this man on YouTube. I get to see it in person.
Yeah.
just soaking it all in. Like, yeah, you focused on what y'all got to do as your team, but like I'm observant, so I'm like always watching, trying to learn different ways to do stuff, and get better. That's my thing.
Got you. So, who is Mr. McClendon Curtis outside of football, outside of the media, outside of what you're known for?
Dude, I'm a guy. If honestly, like it goes the whole way, but family. Like I love being around family, even if we not blood. Even like the guys here, I like being with them, eating. But biggest thing is cooking. I enjoy cooking, man. I haven't had to do it a lot. I haven't had it a lot of time to do it. Excuse me,
Uh-huh.
because obviously training camp. I just now got into my home, really sitting down and being in it. So today these last 4 days, I'm like, me and my girlfriend been cooking.
Uh-huh.
So I'm about to make I think some sliders, some kind of cheeseburger sliders or something like that for lunch. But yesterday she made taco soup. So we're gonna have that for dinner tonight as well. So we just that's me cooking, man,
Uh-huh.
having a good time playing, playing the game. I'm always like one thing I miss is being able to get on the game with the guys in college, and we all have the whole lobby of Call of Duty going. That's one of the biggest things. That's me.
Definitely. I'm with you on that. I do miss that. I miss college. I ain't gonna hold you. Miss
Bro. It was you, and then you look, man. We in apartment style dorm, and all of us got our doors open. I got my headset, but we all yelling across, "Hey, he over here! He over here!" Now, boy, and,
you done took me back. Do you have any pregame rituals or music you like to listen to, man?
pregame, pretty much for me, it's just getting loose, taking sets, getting a nice little sweat going. But music wise, I don't know how it ends up. Like I always end up with some Lil Baby, some Gunner
Yeah.
for the music. And it's not like, sometimes current, it's like that, oh, let me hear you when you snapping. And
Mm-hmm.
then I get some of the new artists like Ice. I can't not Ice Spice, not Ice, no Ice.
Yeah.
Ice Vizo, Ice, how you say his name?
I know what you're talking about. I can't think.
Some of the Detroit rappers sometimes. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
but I like Big X the plug. The big guys been coming out lately with the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's what I listen to sometimes. So
That's what's up. Do you
that's
listen to Dreamville like J. Cole, JID?
oh yeah, that's my thing too. So like while I'm chilling in the car, it's the Ride Way, it's the J. Cole. It's like a mix. Sometimes like how you listen to so much rap, you like I gotta switch it up. I gotta change the tune. I need a little smooth, especially my girl in the car. She be like, I'm tired. She like Gunner, she like all them. She be like, I need some R&B. I was like, I got you. My bad, my bad.
Trust me, I understand. I understand. So, what did I say? Do you have any questions for me?
It's for you, man. So who you got up there? I
Oh
see.
yeah.
Yeah, who you got up there?
Cousin Demarcus, man, back when he played for the Chiefs, Tyrann Matthew, got Cam Newton, Humphrey, got Dion. I'm a big time Sean Taylor fan. And
Okay, okay.
Jay Ramsey. I got to get you up there, though. I need a lineman. Got to get you up there.
Gotta get a line. And who did your boxes though? You did them?
I did them, so I could do them for you. That's the thing. I can do all that for you for a cheap price. Man, we go to Hobby Lobby. My mom taught me how to do it, man. And I do it myself.
How much the frames go for?
Man, these frames at Hobby Lobby are probably $25. 25, 40, and you catch them on sale now. And they're 25, yep.
Yeah, I need to because I got like my Senior Bowl jersey, my Raiders. The Raiders gave us a jersey before we went home. What else? Two Chattanooga jerseys,
Mhm.
and then my Central High School jerseys are framed, but my man K, I gotta get stuff up, man.
Yeah,
Gotta
if
get
you
this
need
up.
some, I'm gonna give you my number. If you need some help, let me know. I definitely we can figure that out because I'm in Georgia. But we can
Okay.
figure it out. So definitely.
I'm gonna say so. So for you, what do you do outside of podcasting?
Got you. So I'm an engineer. I went to school for engineering, computer science, and I worked probably 4+ years full time for General Motors. And now I'm in a pivot of where I'm going to do now. Like when I'm trying to go back to corporate or going to go teach. I just got a master's in adult education, so trying to go teach some adults, and also want to get to the point to where I help people learn how to network and also
Yeah,
help people to kind of find out what that thing they want to do in life. So the podcast actually opened me up for it. It's a lot of stuff that ties into it at the end of the day. So
yeah,
definitely.
definitely. Yeah, nah. The networking part is I always tell people like, especially as college students, I'm like, bro, don't it's okay to have your AirPods in, but don't always be that person. Like, introduce yourself, step outside your comfort zone because you never know. Even too, you might be missing out on some money.
Yeah,
Everybody's like, I want to be successful, I want to make money. And you can't do that with them AirPods in now, unless you got the TikTok viral. That's a different story. But besides that, man, there ain't too many people gonna be TikTok famous.
right. Everybody ain't getting up there and dancing every day. They ain't gonna do that every day or whatever it is that a lot of people do on TikTok. But the biggest thing too, I say, I like podcasting because you learn so much about people.
Yeah,
I was able to interview so many people, have been able to, so many people. I'm almost at 200 some episodes, man. Been doing it since 2019. And just to even have people like yourself on, but also go back and have a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher. A lot of
yeah.
people are like, wow, you do it all. I'm like, hey, that's what it's supposed to be about. Definitely.
I need to get mine going again. I had to stop because like I said, I was too busy.
Uh-huh.
He was too busy, but no, I definitely need to do that.
So,
So we definitely gonna connect on how to do more podcasting, how to navigate with on that end. So
I got you. I definitely got you. I'm gonna shoot you my number and stuff now. Probably post a snippet, and this will be coming out of my season 5, man.
but appreciate you, man.
We,
Appreciate you for
we
having
got
me.
to get you these frames because these cheap. You know,
Yeah,
you can
nah,
frame these yourself.
bro. Somebody, cause somebody said it was like five, 500, yeah, 500 per frame. I wasn't paying for it.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'll say this before we get off. I went in one day. I never forget. I told my mom, like, oh, I want to frame this jersey, da da da. And she was like, okay. We went to Hobby Lobby. You know, we guys. I ain't really that with the decorating and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
she showed me the frame. I was like, oh, it's $40. I'm like, okay. Oh, then I went and rang it up. It was $25. From then on, that's all I did. And I see people like, why, man, how you framed that? How you did this? How much was that? I'm like, I did it. I did it all. All for the jersey, all that. That was probably like $100 altogether.
yeah.
Definitely. So I
Uh,
definitely have to do that.
yeah, I need to go ahead and do that. I need to see where my jerseys are actually. I know they in Chattanooga at UTC right now.
Mhm.
That's supposed to be doing them, but we'll see how far we've gotten. If they have made no progress, they get sent out here.
All right. I'm gonna go shoot you my number, then we could get some stuff started, man. But thank you for the day.
No problem. Appreciate you.
Yes, indeed.